And now, you know, could we see Silver be on the ropes again? We're seeing a losers run. Number one in AB. Again, any win on this player is a fantastic win. He's number one for a reason. And Ironsnake, I mean, he just lost in winners, but he's been making waves in this tournament. The Falco has been fantastic. I just wonder if we're going to see the same pattern I've seen with Ironsnake time and time again in game number one, maybe not going his way, and the rest of the set maybe doing a little bit better. But he's up against the best AB player out there, especially with a character like Cloud.
With Cloud too, and even though you may be saying, well, you know, it's not the character that he usually goes, he's just practicing this one, you have to understand, number one means that you are just good at the game, and so having a good character under your belt, you know, that's still nothing to scoff at. Oh, I really like that use. Not quite able to get a follow up with the side B there, a little bit of spaghetti, but I also have that bit of spaghetti. One of my worst habits as a player is I'll land on somebody and I'll go to grab them and I'll just turn around the other way.
Yep, I do that too. I'm with you. But there's one thing that Silver's been really good that tournament is the tomahawk grabs. Ooh. And the reflecting, not able to work out and just get hit by that Gillette razor. A best a man can get. Just shaving a couple feathers off of Falco right there.
Who calls that the Gillette razor? That's hilarious.
I do. Anyways, back to the match right there. 3-2 so far as well. Limit on deck, unfortunately, doesn't quite get it. Silver's been very good in terms of the limit cross slashes this tournament. A lot of shield pokes we've been seeing as well. But you know what? Ironsnake, we've seen this before. We've seen him down and out a little bit. But, you know, this is where he's at his best. It seems like when he has that adrenaline, when he's down, when he's under stocks, under percentages, that's when he performs the best.
Tricky thing in this matchup too is that Falco has the ability to escape very high, jump up, side B, Cloud's gonna have to follow him, and if he's jumping up there, well, he doesn't have the ground speed, and if he really needs to burn through his limit or make him try to whip it at some point, that is a method to try, is just camping in the air.
Yeah, just one of those things to keep in mind where, you know what, if Cloud's off stage and you're Falco, you need to get rid of him. But, you know, Limit, we've seen Limit so many times, and just the patience from Silver is crazy, and the nice tomahawk right there, as I talked about earlier, trying to save that limit. But again, we do have that time limit, and he manages just to use it right there, and nothing to get out of it, unfortunately. Nice laser. Ooh,
oh my goodness.
Fantastic cross slash wig right there. I don't think Ironsnake really suspect that at all. And
I didn't expect that at all.
Was that off the platform?
I think that was off the main stage.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Intense as well, and with a lot of these grabs from Falco, I should say, when it comes to higher percents, the laser portion of the throw is not really going to hit all too much. 177, and the limit has been wasted to recover, but Ironsnake does take a stock. He is a full stock behind at this point in game number one.
And even though I feel like he did end up wasting that limit, at this point, you're a full stock ahead. Just play consistent, just close it out.
That's all you got to do sometimes when you're nice drag down combos from Falco right here. Ironsnake, like I said, has to take advantage of this, but Cloud so good at poking, so good at getting under your skin, just throwing out neutral air, back air, forward air, anything. He has that range, and that's the good thing about Cloud.
Mm-hmm. Really forcing Falco to get in, and when Falco does, he can be absolutely deadly, but he's got to contest with that Cloud back air, which is infamous for a reason.
I didn't mind that reflector there, maybe a bit of a gimp, and that's the second time I've seen Silver try to go for a raw forward smash, only for it not to work out. Maybe down the line, but doesn't get that 2-frame, unfortunately, and yeah, not quite the percentage to get killed by an up air as well.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think you can link an up tilt into a back air, so you got to find another method of taking out this stock.
Oh, not quite yet either. A simple smash attack, maybe even a down tilt at this portion might be able to take it out, but a forward air sending Cloud off stage. Fantastic laser hits, doesn't have laser, but kept the jump and the air dodge as well, was able to make it back. And now it's Ironsnake on the ropes off stage right now with the neutral air, and that's the second time I've seen it clip and hit and get the kill once again, and that game goes towards Silver.
Neutral air is an interesting case in this game from Smash 4. In Smash 4, it auto-canceled. It was huge. It was mostly for spacing. In this case, I've seen neutral airs be used more for a kill or even for tech chase scenarios compared to Smash 4.
It is interesting to see the differences between, or even like the evolution of moves throughout games, right? The different uses, as you were talking about earlier. And every use I've seen of it with Silver for this tournament, it's basically the exact same case that we saw just right there. But game number 2, we should say, here we go, going on now. Silver 1-0 so far. And we're going small battlefields. Okay.
PS2 light, as it were.
Exactly, that's what it is. Nice cross slash beginning and a simple back air, forward air. Easy to link it into. Good damage to start off. Doesn't quite
Not
get the
quite
tech.
able to get the second hit with the up tilt. That could have been something huge. There's that tech chase I'm talking about. Neutral air side B.
Nice. And no tech as well. Most of these platforms are not teching, but does have limit on deck.
These players are playing so smart. You'll notice they'll get a stray hit. They're not open to committing to everything just yet. As I say that, almost eating a down air from Cloud.
Nice,
with that
fantastic
backer.
gameplay right there. That's just a simple Cloud bread and butter. Get your opponent off stage, jump and back air. Back air does so much, it covers so much, and hits so hard as well. And 81% limits almost on deck as well, with 39 just without limit by itself. Just crazy to see. But again, Falco has his shenanigans of himself, but the offstage game, fantastic recovery.
All right, DI forward, not able to get a backer off of that. And no, the second hit not coming out. The ultimate classic.
Oh, wow. It clashed with Blade Beam and even got the kill. Fantastic. And the forward air just lasts for so long. Super nice to have. And it comes to even stocks, which is super nice. Oh, no air dodge punish.
Falco, I think, is just getting boxed out by all these aerials. He really just has to pick his battles just really smart, really capitalize on any single hits that he gets.
The upbeat game from Silver has been fantastic throughout this tournament. Seems like almost everyone he hits, or every upbeat he uses, it always hits. But Ironsnake, he's not letting that down, you know? Even stocks, limit on deck, has to be careful, especially when he's right beside ledge. Silver's very good at applying that pressure.
And I'm noticing too, at this point, he's not really going for combos. He's throwing Cloud off stage, just playing the neutral game, saying, you gotta get back to me.
Watch your tail, son, watch your tail. He got it clipped by another up smash right there. Silver loves going for his up smash. And
So-
it covers so long, covers a lot.
So that up smash was from the back. Would that be the Manscaped?
Yeah. I think so. It's if it's for your behind, it must be Manscaped.
Must be Manscaped.
Different razors for different reasons, Hobbs. That's
You
why.
got it.
That's why it's here, right there. Especially for the Buster Sword. If you play the Evan Children, different swords on it, that's the reason right there. But the only time he goes for Blade Beam and it gets reflected, yeah, so one of the things you got to look with. Another one of those options where it only happens once and catches the other person off guard. But no, Ironsnake, he was paying attention for that.
He was
right
far
there.
enough away to react to it, and the good thing too, I think Falco's reflector is arguably the best in the game. Comes out frame one, lasts for an absurd amount of time, and goes in front of him. So at that point, yeah, you're eating that stock goodbye.
Super nice to have.
But is he eating this stock goodbye? That back air will take it.
Yep. The tried and true Cloud I was talking about earlier, neutral and back end off stage right there. And it, just another game for Silver 2-0 so far. Could this be a clean 3-0 for number one in AB, or could we see a comeback from Ironsnake? As I've said before, I've seen it happen. He's been pulling it through. So, I don't know. We shall see.
We were talking about Ironsnake in the previous matches, sort of locking in after game one and really figuring out what to do. At this point, you gotta kick those engines into overdrive. You gotta figure out what's gonna get through this Cloud.
All right, looks like we'll be going to Hollow Bastion this time around. Opting just to fall back, go for the lasers, but no, as soon as he puts a bit of a pressure on, Silver immediately goes for the upbeat. Oh, good string. I know a lot of Clouds will just go for the dash attack. Silver ended up going for the down tilt there. Fantastic back airs. Every single one has been hitting so far. Oh, fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, he made it back. I thought he was too low at that point. Oh, just barely. Ironsnake's been hit by that too many times. He got caught by that again, but limit on deck. Free cross slash, untechable. Unfortunate to see he was at that percent, but a whole sock ahead. Definitely looking rough for Ironsnake right now. Anything, Hobbs, you can say that maybe bring it back at this point?
I don't know. It's tricky. As much as I can say, like, Ironsnake has to pull something through, I think Silver is also just really... Oh, and the missed space. I think Silver is really just, like, figured this out, knows what makes the matchup so good. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that certainly would have done it. It's definitely sent a message if you KO him at 30%.
Oh, okay. Weird option there. Ended up working out, falling through the platform.
Probably expected him to DI away and not get it, I guess.
Oh, I like that air dodge there. You knew Silver would go for straight opt out just for a neutral air. Forward throw off stage, get him off stage. That's exactly what you want. Off smash.
Side note, I love the animation of Cloud's forward throw. He like jumps off of his opponent. It's so cool.
He's an acrobatic guy. If you got to be like the Type 1 soldier or whatever he is, I mean, you got to through a lot of training, you know. Yeah, pretty good at gymnastics probably, right? Yeah, I'd say so.
You mentioned he usually goes for that down tilt at the ledge. Not in this case. Timed it perfectly. Sweet spot of dash attack, and that'll take that stock. And this...
Nice. Okay. I knew at this point he could recover. I like the option of the blade beam there. Again, always have to be careful with the reflector, but Ironsnake deciding to lay back a little bit. Actually keeping center stage mostly instead of just going right to ledge, but a fantastic punish up there from the uppie with the up smash. He's down a whole stock, but again, we've seen comebacks before, but Silver has been dominating basically this whole set. Those aerials have been so good. The pressure has been fantastic as well. This is definitely hard for Ironsnake to come back, but it could be possible.
Utilizing Cloud's strengths to his fullest, that giant hurt box, and as a character like Falco, you have the laser, but that is 3% and it's more of a disruptor than anything. You're not winning matchups just shooting that laser, you gotta get in, but Silver really just playing the matchup super well, and anytime he tries to get in, well, he's eating that shield and that up B out of shield.
I agree as well. Ironsnake at the God percent though. Guess he maybe change things, trying to go for the down tilt, but a fantastic conversion from up tilt into back air, and suddenly Silver is on his final stop.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that it's over. I was going to say it was probably over, but you know what? Things are swinging the other way. He's really just playing the spacing a lot more, just racking up damage with that laser. And now we have a tie game?
Incredible to see. It just shows how much determination Ironsnake has. He's not down. He's not out. He has a chance to take it, but no. Silver. Wow, unfortunate. Maybe he jumped there or something.
I think I saw a twitch that might have been an air dodge if he held in.
Unfortunate to see, and that set goes for Silver 3 over Ironsnake. Also moving forward towards losers semifinals.